And now, Suspense. Your host is Autolite, world's largest independent manufacturer of automotive electrical equipment. Autolite makes over 400 products for cars, trucks, tractors, airplanes, and boats in 28 plants from coast to coast. Autolite makes a complete line of original factory parts for Autolite-equipped cars, including industrial thermometers, windshield wipers, wire and cable, distributors, coils, and ignition-engineered, standard, and resistor-type spark plugs. Autolite also makes starting motor armatures, starting motors, generators, voltage regulators, and all types of batteries, including the famous Autolite Stay Full battery. Autolite serves the greatest names in the industry. So from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite. And now, Autolite and its 98,000 dealers everywhere present Suspense.
Yeah. Where are we? What's the name of this town?
Cherryville.
When's the next freight out of here, heading west?
Tomorrow morning, 1 o'clock.
We don't want them on that train with us.
They ain't gonna be. You hungry, Jess?
Real hungry.
I guess we're gonna have to invite ourselves in.
Hey.
Any objections, pal?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Beat it.
Look, that's my grub. I ain't had anything to eat in 2 days.
Ain't that too bad? Look, there's a grocery up the track. Go get yourself some chow.
How? Broke, I'm gonna die.
Neither are we. All we got's the system.
What do you mean?
You want something? Take it.
Works for us. Maybe it'll work for you.
Sure. Look, I got a soft heart. I don't like to see hungry guys around.
Get out!
I can't beat it.
Someday somebody's gonna get you. Get you good.
You're killing me. Rummy shoes, you think I could steal something better than that?
Hey, we better get out of here. Looks like rain.
Nah.
What can I do for you?
Look, mister, I ain't had anything to eat over 2 days.
Sorry, I can't oblige you.
But I'm trying to tell you.
Look, if I had to feed every tramp that came in here, I'd go broke tomorrow. Sorry, I can't do it.
Look, give me a break, will you, mister? I'll tell you I'm starved.
For the last time, I can't do it. Now, do I have to call the sheriff?
Pop, let him stay.
Now, look here, Martha.
Oh, come on, let him stay. Supper's on the table, and there's enough for the three of us. Please.
All right, go on in.
You want to wash up? It's right over there.
Yes.
What's your name?
Brad?
Brad what?
Just Brad.
Where are you from?
Make any difference?
Been in jail?
I'll get you dinner, Pop. You looking for a job?
Can't find one.
Well, there's plenty of work around here for a willing man.
What's the matter? Aren't there any men around here?
Do you see any? Except for Pop here? I'll get it.
I'll take care of it, Martha.
Want to help me clear up, Fred?
Yeah, sure. Oh, evening, Tom.
Oh, good evening, Ed.
Saw your store light on from my place across the way. Figured you were still open.
Yeah, I'll be closing up in a few minutes, though. What'll it be?
Oh, let's see here. Pound of coffee, a loaf of bread, and a trunk of chaw tobacco.
Uh-huh.
See, you got company for supper.
Yeah, some tramp chiseling a meal.
You better be careful with these hobos, Tom. You never know what they might be up to.
Oh, don't worry. He ain't gonna give me any trouble. Let me see now.
How much is that?
It's $1.12.
Okay, here you are.
Is that the smallest you have?
That's all I had.
Huh? Three, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Ah, that's right, Tom.
Thank you.
Good night, Tom.
Good night, Ed. When you get finished there, Bud, you better get going. I gotta lock up now.
Sure. Sure, get going. Get going where I ain't got no place to sleep.
Pop, you're not going to let him sleep outside tonight.
What do you want me to do? Give him my bed?
But, Pop, it's raining outside.
Oh, these fellas are used to that.
Look, why can't we put him up in a chicken coop?
Now, listen, Martha.
Well, what difference does it make? What harm can it do?
I don't know. I don't like it. Just the idea of having him around the place.
Please, Pop. Look, I promise I'll get him out of here first thing in the morning. Okay?
All right. All right.
Pop says you can stay in the chicken coop. I'll get you blankets. Come on, I'll take you out.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Be nice and warm in here.
Nice.
Okay, so I can end that. You can be up at the house first thing in the morning.
Tell me something.
Yes?
Why are you being so nice?
Because you're down in your luck.
Is that the real reason? That's what you really wanted, isn't it?
That you, Martha?
Yes, Pop.
Is everything all right?
Sure, Pop.
That bowl fixed up all right in the chicken coop?
Sure.
Well,
Good
good
night,
night. I'll be up soon.
Okay.
Still there, dear?
Yeah, Pop.
I thought you went to bed.
Well, I'll go up in a minute.
Okay.
Good evening. This is Rex Marshall speaking for Autolite. We'll get back to our suspense story in just a moment. But while we take this little intermission, I'd like to tell you a little story of my own that concerns one of the favorite features of television. That's right, wrestling. Now, it all happened the night that Bone Crusher Brady, one of TV's big stars, was starting out for his match with Lilac Louie. Oh, but look what happened. The car wouldn't start. His battery was dead, out as cold as his last opponent. Hey, Bone Crusher, you don't have to throw away the automobile. No, wait a minute. Now, hey, Bone Crusher, hold on. Hey, you see, your trouble is you just keep forgetting to fill the battery with water. That's right, folks. The Bone Crusher never did know that extreme loss of water is one of the principal causes of battery failure. And, of course, what our mighty man of muscle should have had is an Autolite Stay Full battery. The famous battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. You see, in the ordinary battery, small particles keep flaking off the positive plates. So the ordinary battery has to have a large space in the bottom of the case to hold those particles. Otherwise, they'll get together and short-circuit the plates. But that isn't the case with the Autolite Stay Full battery. Oh, indeed. In the Autolite Stay Full battery, there's a fiberglass insulation, a retaining mat that protects every positive plate and holds the active materials in place to reduce that flaking. You see, there's the fiberglass, the feature that gives such real advantages to the Autolite Stay Full battery. Now, while the ordinary battery requires this much extra space below the plates, the Autolite Stay Full battery doesn't need all that extra space, so we use it to advantage by putting it up above. Well, with both batteries filled to capacity, you can see that the solution in the ordinary battery barely covers those all-important plates, while in the Autolite Stay Full, there's over 3 times as much liquid reserve for over 3 times the protection. Now, as water evaporates in the ordinary battery, parts of the plates are left exposed and partially inactive. But when the same amount of water evaporates from the Autolite Stay Full battery, the plates are fully protected and still active. And so that's why your Autolite Stay Full battery needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. And it's important to remember this, too, that the Autolite Stay Full battery gives longer life in tests conducted according to accepted life cycle standards. So why don't you make it a point to drop in and see your neighborhood Autolite battery dealer soon? He services all makes of batteries, and if you need a replacement, he'll have an Autolite Stay Full for your car. To quickly and easily learn his location, simply call Western Union by number and ask for Operator 25, please.
That's me. And I'll be glad to give you the number of your nearest Autolite battery, and call Operator 25, Western Union.
And remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite. And now, Act 2 of The Debt with Conrad Janis and Robert Keith, Jr.
Everything all right? me the sheriff. Right away. How are you doing here? Mister, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Okay, son. Maybe you didn't, and then maybe you did.
Exactly what happened, Miss Ellison?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I was upstairs, and I heard a noise in the store.
And after that?
I called for my father. Didn't answer. I went downstairs into the store, looked on the floor. I saw my father.
You didn't get a look at the killer before he hit you?
No. No, all I remember, there was this awful blow in the back of my head. And then I felt his heel coming down here. And that's all. That's all I remember.
No question about it. Was this hobo you were putting up for the night? You'd know him when you saw him again, Ed.
I sure would. I'd know him anywhere.
All right. Mike, you take a couple of men. Start beating the woods towards the river. Sam, you take some men and fan out along the highway towards Pendleton. And cover the road north to Corey, too. This here killer is liable to try for a hitch. You pick him up, report to me back here. Ellis.
Yeah, Sheriff.
What time does that freight come through to take on water?
1 o'clock sharp.
1 o'clock, eh?
Were you there? Deputy, what's the police? Okay, what'd you think? Somebody killed the owner of the store up the road. They think I did.
They think, huh?
Yeah, but I didn't do it, see? I never had a thing to do it.
Sure. What'd you come back here for?
Look, I gotta make that 1 o'clock train. I got to. It's my only chance.
You figure riding a freight with me and Jess?
Yeah, that's right.
Figure different.
What do you mean?
Me and Jess are riding that train. You ain't.
Wait a minute, what's the idea?
The idea is you're hot. We ain't riding with no killer, are we, Jess?
No, we ain't. How do we know they ain't gonna pick you up at the next town and pick us up with you? Hey, ask us a lot of questions, maybe.
Or maybe not. Maybe lynch you all three of us. Ask the questions later.
This comes Idaho, just leaving the water.
Look, I gotta get on that train.
Oh, yeah?
I got you. Stop!
Bother looking for nobody else.
With you?
Right, boy.
Okay, come on, give me the money. Come on, get over. Come on, get over.
I thought you was going to catch that freight.
Yeah, so did I. A little change in plan. Come on, I'm going to take you back in Jimmy.
You're nuts, you can't prove nothing. You're sticking your neck in a noose.
Yeah, maybe I am, maybe I ain't. Come on now. Come on!
Yes? Okay.
Any news, sir?
No. So far, haven't seen hide nor hair of him.
Sheriff, that's the man. That's him. Now, wait a minute. You're wrong, mister. The man you want is outside. There are two of them. I just turned him over to the deputy.
Hey, Sam. Bring those fellas in here. Now, how are you going to prove it?
Well, I wouldn't have brought him in if I was the killer, would I? Look, here's the money they stole from the old man. That's the money, and here's his gun.
Yeah? Tom's gun, all right.
Well, he's lying. He was packing it on him all the time. He's only trying to pin it on us. He's right. This is no proof. I'm going to take you all down and book you. Okay, Sam, take it away. Lousy punk! All right.
Wait a minute. Sheriff, look at that deal. Now look at the mark. Look at the mark on her sleeve.
Well, looks like the same mark, all right. They don't prove nothing. There's a million hills like that. Let me see yours.
Sure. Completely different, huh, Sheriff?
Well, it's proof enough for me. Okay, Sam, take them down and book them. Funny. We figured you were on that freight. As it turned out, it's lucky you wasn't.
What do you mean?
Why, we had deputies all over the train. Boarded it at the water tower. They had orders to shoot to kill. One thing I still can't figure. Why did you come back?
I had to, Sheriff. I had a favor to return.
And so we come to the end of another story of suspense brought to you by Autolite and its 98,000 dealers. We have a most unusual story for you next week, and a star whose name you'll recognize. In just a moment, I'll tell you the title of the story in the name of our star. But first, I want to remind you drivers that when it comes to batteries, the Autolite Stay Full is the famous battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. That's worth looking into. And a very quick and easy way to look into it is to get the location of your nearest Autolite battery dealer. To do that, simply pick up the telephone, call Western Union by number, and ask for Operator 25, please.
That's right. Call me. I'm Operator 25, and I'll gladly tell you the name of your nearest Autolite battery dealer, where you can get an Autolite Stay Full battery. That's Western Union, Operator 25. And remember,
From bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite. Next week, Murder of Necessity, a story well calculated to keep you in suspense, starring John Forsythe.
This is the CBS Television Network.